All right, so welcome. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with another match, a qualifier between OiLSERV Risers versus Caltrols Eagles. This is the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3, the third year consecutive where the tournament matches are being played. Winning the toss, Caltrol Eagles decide to bat first, and OiLSERV. They have finished bowling the first over here, and the score is 7 for no loss. Shiraz Khan and Irfan Khan, two opening batsmen for Caltrol Eagles in the centre, and Akhilesh. He'll be bowling the second over, the first over bowled by Jatin. This tournament being organised by Vineet Deshpande, one of the premium tournament organisers in UAE. Every year this tournament is played at Eagles Cricket Ground. And we are thankful to all our sponsors, Hedge & Shacks, Quick Art, Sir Oil, for their continuous support. So we're back to live action here. So into the second over now. And the score is 7 for no loss. Shiraz Khan, he'll be facing Akhilesh. Right arm, medium fast bowler. Swings away from the right-hander. This ball's played to the covers. And they go for a dot ball there. So back-to-back 3-dot deliveries for Akhilesh and OiLSERV. So this match, an evening game, 6:30 p.m. start time. The climate, the weather conditions perfect for T20 match. So back-to-back 4-dot deliveries. What a good start here by Akhilesh. He's keeping it tight, not giving the batsman any room. And as I was saying this, Shiraz Khan has smashed it outside the park. That's a big shot coming in. It was a lower full toss. Akhilesh trying a bit extra here. And that ball travels to the mid-wicket region. One bounce to the boundary fence. 4 runs it is. So Shiraz, he is not out on 10 of 9 deliveries faced. His technique while batting is excellent. Coming down the track, plays that straight and single taken to keep strike in the next over. That brings an end to the second over. Caltrol Eagles are 12 for no loss. Jatin once again into the bowling attack. He is bowling his second over here. usually swings the ball into the right-hander and has a tendency of picking up early wickets with the new ball. So he's bowling good here. First delivery to Shiraz. He's played that towards long off for a single. So Irfan Khan on strike in the tournament. Irfan is among the top 5 run scorers. So he'll definitely look to go big in the power play. An appeal for leg before, certainly going down the leg side. And leg by is the signal given by the umpire. So strike rotate once again. Current run rate moving smoothly at 6 and over now. I'm sure both these batters, the opening batters, would be looking to accelerate the scoring here. Shiraz, he's on strike. He'll be facing Jatin, the left-hand swing bowler. That's a good-looking shot. Picked it up nicely, a half volley, and that's been dispatched towards the mid-wicket boundary. 4 runs it is. So that's a good-looking shot played by Shiraz. He is full of confidence and he is not going to miss out on those easy half volleys. The fielder inside the circle there. Coming down the track and mid-wicket fielder in action to stop that ball. So no run allowed. It's a dot ball. So just to give an update to all our viewers, there were the 2 big semi-finals today. One semi-final, the first one that was won by COMPINES Arabia. They ended up getting into the finals. And the next one, the second semi-final, was won by Petrofac. Even they are into the finals. So it'll be a grand final next week between Petrofac and COMPINES Arabia. Once again in the season 3 of the Oil and Gas Premier League. So Shiraz here moves off the strike. Irfan. He's still on 1. Usually Irfan doesn't take this much time to get going. That's a shot coming in. Played upish towards the extra cover region. The fielder at the boundary does well to stop it. And they come back for the second run as well. So Jatin trying to keep it tight. And that's the end of 3 overs. Caltrols Eagles. They are 21 for no loss. Current run rate of 7 and over now. It's increased with the couple of boundaries hit by Shiraz. So Akhilesh once again bowling into Shiraz. A good length delivery, moving away from the right-hander. Shiraz getting his left leg out and trying to hit that over the mid-off region, but missing out on that one. The attempt was made to go for scoring shots, but it ends up into a dot ball. So Akhilesh, he's bowling well. This is his second over. Block hole delivery down the track, and that ball is played towards the extra cover. Fielder in the deep. They've got the field in the right position. OiLSERV. So Irfan on strike. So two fielders deep on the boundary, long on and deep extra cover. And the bowlers are bowling in the right areas. Akhilesh in specific. He's bang on target. The first three deliveries resulted only 2 runs. So Shiraz, once again, he'll be facing Akhilesh. Fourth ball in the over. That's a smashing shot. Dancing down the track and confidently playing that over the head of the mid-off fielder. Look at that shot. He's gone down the track and dispatched it. So a boundary in the over. Score with that moves on to 27 for no loss. Once again, he goes straight, but this time the fielder at long on able to stop that. So single to rotate the strike and Irfan to face the last ball in the fourth over inside the power play. Caltrols Eagles have a smooth start. 7.30 is the current run rate. That is flicked over the mid wicket. The fielder behind the ball able to stop that. So Irfan, could there be a run out? Arun, the wicket keeper, quite sharp. We'll have to wait and see how that ends up. Look at that throw. It went straight to the bowler, and the bowler then threw the ball to the wicket keeper. Irfan, a tall guy, I think he's made his ground. He had to dive. So end of 4 overs, a double for Irfan. Caltrols Eagles are 30 for no loss. So Jatin once again into the bowling attack. He's bowling his third over. Starts off with a loosener down the leg side, and Shiraz, he's strong in that zone. Look at that flick shot. Exactly in the gap where there are no fielders on the boundary. So he gets a 4. For his delivery, boundary. Shiraz moves on to 27 of 19. So Jatin Patel once again, this time a cut shot on offer. Third man fielder able to stop that, and a quick single run taken. Irfan is quick to run between the wickets. So Irfan on strike. Jatin bowls a little outside the off stump and he's hit that through covers. They'll go for a single once again. Score moving on nicely. 36 for no loss. An open partnership going on. Current run rate going up over by over. It's 8 in over now. If these two in the power play are able to get 60 plus, that should be a good start for Caltrols Eagles. Short of length, and that ball has been put away in style. A pull shot from Shiraz, and that is towards the square leg boundary. 4 runs it is. So second boundary in the over, boundary of the first ball, boundary of the fourth, and this over already 10 runs coming. The first 4 deliveries from Jatin. So the pressure is on the bowler now. Jatin looking to get that first breakthrough. Cover drive straight to the cover fielder, and I don't think they've taken a run. It's a dot ball. So Jatin ends his third over. He's given 26 runs, yet to pick up a wicket. 11 runs coming off that previous over. Shiraz to maintain strike. And 5 overs done, Caltrols Eagles. 41 for no loss. Run rate now a little higher compared to the previous over. It's 8.20 with the help of the 2 boundaries hit in the previous over. They're pushing the run rate as well, these two. Shiraz playing on 33 and Irfan Khan on 7. So new bowler introduced into the attack. It's the power play and the last over where the fielding restrictions apply, and Vineet Deshpande, he is introduced into the attack to bowl inside the power play. So Vineet bowling spin. Shiraz first delivery, cut, and a good stop at point. Shiraz is looking pretty confident. He takes a single of the first ball and gets Irfan on strike. As we have seen throughout the tournament, Irfan is one of the big hitters who loves to play his shots inside the power play. He'll be aiming to go big in this over. There's an appeal for stump out. Wicket keeper Sharp behind the stumps. Once again, a beautiful delivery. Vineet, he's magical with the spin bowling, especially when he's bowling in the power play. He has a smooth run up. He's maintained the line outside the off stump, and the wicket keeper is sharp enough. So back-to-back 3 dot balls here for Irfan, unable to even get bat to ball. So 4 deliveries, 1 run taken. 2 more balls left inside the power play. Will Irfan rotate the strike, or will he still look to go big? he's played straight. Long off fielder feels that. Another single. So last ball to go. Last ball of the power play. Shiraz. He'll be facing Vineet outside the off stump. Cut this time. Once again a solid piece of work at point. So single taken. Only 3 runs given of that last power play over. 6 overs done. And Caltrols Eagles are 44 for no loss. So that's a good over bowled by Vineet Deshpande. Current run rate dropping below 8 an over now. It's 7.33 and it's all with the help of that previous over bowled by Vineet where only 3 runs have come. So Parag in the bowling attack and Shiraz to face that first delivery. Cut that and single taken. Moves off the strike. Score 45 for no loss. Irfan still to get into double figures. He's faced 11 balls and 8 runs to him. A very rare sight where we see Irfan has played more balls than scored runs. So that's a maximum coming in. Parag into his first over and Shiraz Khan making full use of that delivery. That is a flighted one, using his feet and clearing the long boundary with ease. 6 runs it is for Shiraz. He moves on to 42 and that maximum brings up the 50 run mark for Caltrols Eagles. 52 for no loss. This is another good shot from Shiraz, this time towards the backward square leg. There was a fielder in the deep, but the ball traveling far away. No chance for him to stop that delivery. So boundary followed by a 6 in this over. A good productive over for Caltrols Eagles. They move on to 56. This is played to covers. Jatin tries to go for a quick throw and misses out. So that brings an end to the 7 overs in this first innings. Caltrols Eagles are 57 for no loss. So once again, they've called their ace bowler, Vineet. First over, only 3 runs he is given. And he's been brought into the attack one more time. Second over for him. Bowling right arm over. Inviting the batsman to go for a cut. And this time that ball travels through the gap between the point and the gully fielder. And it's been dispatched towards the boundary. So 4 runs on the first ball and the pressure is put on the bowler. Shiraz completes his half century in style with that cut shot boundary. 51 of 30 deliveries for Shiraz Khan. That's a good delivery. After getting hit for a boundary, Vineet has come back strong. Look at this one. Little quicker through the air, and the wicket keeper is quite sharp. So there's a good challenge between the bat and ball. And Vineet is up for the challenge. In the air and above the head of the extra cover fielder. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, crossing the boundary fence. 4 runs it is. So second boundary in the over. And runs are flowing freely. Shiraz Khan scoring the bulk of the runs. So 3 balls, 8 runs already in the over. 2 boundaries hit by Shiraz. What will Vineet do? Flighted. And he's played straight to the covers. A little fumble there. And they'll definitely come for the second run. So 67 for no loss. We are still in the 8th over. So this gets Irfan on strike for the last delivery. Outside the off stump, cut shot, and to the cover fielder. Protection in the deep there. So single to end the over. That brings an end to the 8 overs in this first innings, and Caltrols Eagles are 69 for no loss. Current run rate 8.63. From here they can end up to a projected score of 173. But what we have seen in the past few games in the league stages is that once the top order batsmen are out, then the batsmen coming later down the order are not able to score runs so freely. So these two need to take the responsibility and get as many runs as possible for their team. So into the bowling attack once again it is Parag. Gave away 13 runs in the first over and the captain trusts him. He's called him for the second over as well. Dot to start with. Once again a dot delivery. And Irfan, he's 10 not out. 16 deliveries he's faced. Unusual to see Irfan scoring at such a low strike rate. He's trying his best to get few boundaries here. Parag with a quicker one. Once again in an attempt to cut that delivery, he misses out. And the pressure is getting on to him. Irfan Khan, the top 5 batters in the tournament. And he's struggling today. Block hole delivery and appeal for leg before. Umpire says that's not out. Seems to be going down the leg side. So 4 dot deliveries. Parag, what an over for him. One more dot. Will that be a maiden over from Parag? Previous over he gave away 13 runs and it was the other batter on strike, Shiraz. And this time Irfan, last delivery. Irfan hits that straight and couldn't stop that ball on his follow through Parag. So 1 run taken and strike will be retained by Irfan in the next over. End of 9 overs. Brilliant over from Parag. What a comeback. It is 70 for no loss. सिर्फ सैटरडे वाली तो इसमें भी क्या हो गया हम लोग के पास इस वीक सैटरडे का जो टीम था ना वो अवेलेबल नहीं था और विनीत का ये वो जो लास्ट वीक खेला वो हाँ चलूब तो वो चलूब तो 9 बजे खेल रहा है लेकिन दूसरा 2 टीम अवेलेबल नहीं था अच्छा तो हमने क्या किया डीसी स्टेडियम पे हमारा एक मैच चलता है एक टूर्नामेंट चलता है मॉर्निंग का तो उधर आज एपीएल का वो बड़ा इवेंट था कुछ 1200-1500 लोग आ रहे थे तो उन्होंने हमारा स्लॉट कैंसिल कर दिया तो वो मैच हमने नाइट में घुमा दिया थोड़ा आगे पीछे एडजस्ट करके अपना भी स्लॉट निकल जाता है मैच का मैच भी हो जाता है अच्छा है तो मतलब ऑप्शन है ना अच्छा हाँ तो थोड़ा कोऑर्डिनेट करके कर लिया देखना रमजान का वीकेंड का वर्किंग अगर हुआ ना हाँ तो पक्का बता क्योंकि नहीं अभी ये वीक के अंदर हमको फाइनल करना है हाँ क्योंकि रॉयल में मेरा बात चल रहा है अगर मेरे को वीकडेज वहाँ चांसेस ज़्यादा है वीकेंड अगर अपने को यहाँ मिल गया वीकडेज भी मिल गया तो मेरे को बताना क्योंकि मैं जिधर ज्यादा शेड्यूल रहेगा उधर ही सही बात मुझे 3 दिन भी काफी है वीकली पूरा वीक नहीं करने का 3 दिन भी काफी है कि कोई ना कोई टेनिस का बीच में आ जाता है मेरे पास So that's a boundary, a welcome boundary for Irfan. In fact, that was a bye signal by the umpire, missed by the keeper as well. So runs added for the team. 74 for no loss. And in the bowling attack, it is Feroz bowling his first over. We can certainly see Irfan Khan struggling today. But it doesn't matter because his partner Shiraz, he's striking the ball nicely on the other hand. That's a good shot. inside out over the extra cover, but fielder in the deep to protect that boundary. So single run taken, Shiraz back on strike. Almost after 9 to 10 deliveries, Shiraz gets to face a ball. He's not out on 58. And Shiraz plays that in the air, and the fielder could have tried to catch that, but that was not possible, I guess. You can see in the action replay, he didn't judge it properly, and it was over the head of the long off fielder. 6 it is maximum, and Shiraz is the man. That's another beautiful shot. This time over the mid wicket. There's a fielder in the deep, and he's taken it. I thought that ball is traveling outside the park, and what a catch! That is judged nicely, and Varun to take that catch, brilliant from him at the mid wicket boundary, and that is a super wicket. First wicket, that too of a danger man. Shiraz unable to clear the long boundary here, and the way he's judged that catch is phenomenal. Varun taking taking that catch to dismiss the danger man. 81 for the loss of one wicket, and Shiraz, he has to go back into the pavilion. What a knock he's played for his team. Brilliant from him. So last ball to go now in the 10th over. It's 81 for 1. So end of 10 overs here. It's a dot ball to finish. 81 for 1, and there'll be a change of side. We'll be back after a short break. So we're back after the drinks break and the change of sides. 11th over is play in progress and Parag, he will be continuing his bowling. What a brilliant second over by him. Only single run given in that over. And now he's back for his third over. That is a boundary, played towards the extra cover region. And Irfan Khan able to get a boundary of this delivery from Parag. So Irfan has to cut loose now since Shiraz has departed. Irfan, he's been there from the first ball of this innings. He's on 22 of 25 deliveries. On the back foot, trying to cut but missing out. That's a good shot. Connected that nicely. And one bounce fielded deep at covers. That is close. And he's safe. So score moving on nice and easy. 88 for 1. We are into the 89 for 1. Is the last delivery of the 11th over. Parag bowling to Irfan. 23 not out. Flighted. Full toss. Hit in the air. And that ball lands into no man's land. It's safe. So we'll have to wait and see what is the decision from the umpire. They're checking for the waist height. No ball here. So we are yet to get an answer from the third umpire. So it's a no ball declared by the third umpire. Definite waist high above. So free hit for Irfan. Free hit delivery. Irfan's hit that straight to long off, and that ball is missed by the fielder there. Look at that action replay. Free hit delivery, and Irfan gets the best result. So end of 11 overs, 98 for 1. So it was a maximum of the previous delivery. Irfan quickly moves on to 31. of 29 balls, 2 boundaries and a maximum. 98 for 1 is the score. So into the 12th over now. Firoz called back into the attack. He's picked up a wicket already. And he'll be bowling into Irfan Khan. 31 not out. Irfan trying to scoop that, but the ball didn't have that pace. So double taken on that delivery. 100 up for Caltrols Eagles with that double. That's a big shot. Connected nicely. The sound of the bat could tell that that ball is traveling distance. And it is a maximum 6 runs it is. It is picked up and stand and deliver, I would say. So 107 for 1. So a little fumble at point, and they come back for the second run as well. New batter is Rohil Usmani. In the previous game, he's played a good knock. A reverse sweep and fielder in position at short third man to stop that delivery. Another good shot. Rohil Usmani this time plays that straight to long off. So 12 overs done, 111 for 1. So Royal Usmani playing that towards mid wicket. Harish Banga, the fielder there. So in the bowling attack, it's Amit. This time Irfan Khan placing that ball towards the square leg region for single one more time. So we are into the 13th over. Amit, he's been quite economical in the first over that he's bowled. He's just given away 3 runs in the first 4 deliveries. Irfan Khan, 43 not out. Short of length delivery, and Irfan smashes that towards the gully region. No fielder there in the deep. And Irfan freed his arms, and that ball races towards the boundary line. 4 runs once again. Irfan moves on to 47 with that boundary. So played with soft hands towards mid wicket, coming for the second run, Rohel, and makes it. So Irfan moves on to 49, inching closer to his half century here. So end of 13 overs. Caltrol Eagles are 120 for 1. So 14th overs play. Vineet Deshpande, there was a chance for cotton bowled here. He dived forward to take that catch of Irfan and fell a little short. But what an effort! What an effort by Vineet. He is giving his 100%. Irfan places that ball towards extra cover and 50 one more time for Irfan. Raises his bat. And the struggle that he had in the first 10 overs, staying on the pitch, he's got the result. He has got his 50 of 38 deliveries. So brilliant batting performance by Irfan. He's definitely going to move up the leaderboard. 122 for 1. Vineet bowling into Rohel. Flighted delivery down the leg side and he's played that towards the fine leg fielder. Single taken. Strike given back to Irfan. Vineet bowling into Irfan. He's completed his 50 and he smashed this one towards extra cover. Fielder in the deep does well to stop that boundary. Oh, there was a close one. Irfan missing out and a good end to the over by Vineet. So that brings an end to the 14th over. It's 125 for 1. So Akhilesh been called into the attack for the 15th over. He's bowled 2 overs for 14, looking for his first wicket. Will this be the over to get a wicket? He was very tidy in the first 2 overs. Bowling medium pace. Captain for OiLSERV. Outside the off stump line, and Rohel trying to drive that delivery. Ball moving a little away after pitching, and the keeper standing up. That's a good delivery and played with straight bat. It's a safe shot. Akhilesh is trying to bowl stump to stump here. That is where he'll be getting his wicket. This one on the pads, and Irfan trying to play that towards the backward square leg region, and the ball not intended to go towards fine leg. So he comes back for a second run, and it's a wide delivery signal by the umpire. So 3 runs added in the form of extra. Akhilesh losing out on his line a bit, sliding down the leg side. So Irfan is 52 not out of 40 deliveries. Lower full toss, and he's played over the extra cover. Ball quickly racing towards the fence. 4 runs. So another boundary for Irfan, and 56 is what his score is. Caltrol Eagles 133 for 1. So 3 more balls to go in the over. This one down the leg side. An appeal for leg before, but certainly drifting down the pads. Leg by is the signal. So a single taken. So 15 overs done here. It is 138 for 1. OiLSERV still looking to get the second breakthrough. Vineet Deshpande into his last over. He's given away 22 runs so far. And outside the off stump, cut shot. A good field at point. And that ball goes for a single run. So Vineet in this over, 3 runs of the first 2 deliveries. That's a good shot by Rohel. Plays towards the mid-on fielder. Single taken. Strike given back to Irfan, who's the set batsman. He's 60 not out of 45 balls. Once again outside the off stump. Wide delivery. Umpire rightly calling that wide, and Vineet has to re-bowl that ball. Run added for extra. 141 now. We're into the 16th over. Flighted delivery, and Irfan flicks that towards square leg. Harish fields that ball and return throw back to the keeper here. This one's played towards long off. Coming back for the second run, but Irfan says not needed. And Vineet wanted to throw towards the striking end. So one last ball to go in the spell for Vineet. Good bowling performance here. 27 runs he's given so far. Last ball, Irfan on strike. Outside edge of the bat. There was a fielder. It fell a little short. So single to end the over. That is 16 overs done. 144 for 1. So in the bowling attack, Parag, he'll be bowling his fourth over. Single of the first delivery. Rohel on strike. Moves across and a scoop tried. Goes for a single. Could have been risky here. But eventually he makes his ground. Leg by signal given. That's a good looking shot. And the fielder in the deep, unable to take that. That ball crosses the fence. Irfan Khan, he is on fire. Look at that shot. Waited for it, and with full power, he's put that ball across the boundary ropes. I guess that's a maximum. So boundary given. So Irfan moves on to 67. Once again a good shot. This time on the offside. He has shots all across the ground and no one to stop. So back-to-back boundaries here for Irfan. He's toying with the bowler. And this one's hit straight. A cotton ball by Parag. He was waiting for that one. And what an innings Irfan Khan has played. This was an innings where he showed his character. Waited. The first 10 overs, he was not able to score runs. Then he went bang, bang, bang. He scored runs and he's out for 71. But he's got his team to a good total here. Caltrols Eagles lose their second wicket for 154 in the 17th over. And Parag, he picks up his first wicket in his last over. So Parag in for the last ball, and Amir Hussain, he plays that for a single run towards long off to retain the strike. So that brings an end to the 17 overs here. Caltrols Eagles are 155 for 2. So for the 18th over, OiLSERV has called Feroz. He's bowled 2 overs, picked up a wicket for 24. And he'll be bowling to Amir Hussain, left-hander on strike. Coming down the track and plays that to covers. Single run taken. Rohil plays that in the air. Vineet able to stop that. Down the track and played it towards long on. Single taken once again. So this over has been a bit silent in terms of hitting boundaries from Caltrols Eagles. 3 singles in the first 3 balls. Rohil playing that again towards long off. Single one more time. That's a good looking shot. And there's a fielder in the deep at long off to protect that boundary. 1 bounce he collected and single taken. So one last ball to go now in the 18th over. 160 for 2. Rohil playing that into the gap. I think that is a maximum. What a great shot that is. You can see how His team members sitting in the dugout are excited. Maximum is the signal given by the umpire. So score after 18 overs moves on to 166 for 2. And Feroz, he's got hit for a maximum on the last delivery of the over. So Jatin brought back into the bowling attack. He's bowled 3 overs for 26. And he's bowling to the left-hander Amir Hussain. Jatin is wicketless in this match. Not a usual scene for Jatin when he's bowling. He is usually in the top to pick wickets for his team. Amir Hussain plays that towards square leg for a single. Puts Rohil back on strike. 167 for 2. So Caltrols Eagles have managed to get a decent score on board. That's a good shot. And towards extra cover. Running the first run quick. Coming back for the second. No, they don't. Rohil said no for the second run. Could have been risky. So what we are seeing here is a run out throw from short mid wicket by Arun Bulani, and Amir Hussain. He has to go. He has to depart. He's scored 5. And Osama Bilal, the new batter. First delivery, scoop. Made room for himself, and what a great shot to start off. Rohil is on strike, and look at that shot. He's comfortable shuffling in the crease, and a boundary for Rohil. 172 for 3. And one last ball to go in the over from Jatin. बहुत ठूस लिया मालूम है लकी भाई आज और राइस भी खाया और फिर समोसे भी तीन तीन दबा दिए मैंने तो So Royals come back for the second run. Nice running between the wickets and superb effort here. End of the 19 over. It's 174 for 3. So last over for OiLSERV and Akhilesh, the captain, come into bowl. The very first delivery, Osama Bilal strikes that clean, and that ball is one bounce into the fence, 4 runs. Once again, he goes big, but the ball in the air. Jatin, the fielder, and he drops it. And a throw direct at the striking end, and Jatin has got him run out. So wicket, nevertheless. So Bez Ahmed, the new batsman. Dot delivery to start with. So swings the bat, and that ball's racing towards the gully boundary. Vineet behind the ball and is able to stop that one. Good effort in the field. A return throw straight to the keeper. So double for Bais Ahmed to open his account. फेवरेट था दिल्ली अभी मुंबई फेवरेट हो गया 40 पैसे पे तो मैंने बुक बना दिया कोई जीते आ रहे अपने को आ जाएगा So that is another wicket falling. Wicket for Akhilesh in the last over. So now one last ball to go in this first innings. The score is 181 for 5. And maximum on the last ball. What a finish to the innings. Sajjad Ahmed striking that ball nicely and towards the long on region, that ball crossing the fence. So with that maximum, Caltrols Eagles end at 187 and a target of 188 runs given to OiLSERV for the run chase. So welcome back after the break, and we are in for the run chase. OiLSERV chasing a huge target of 100 and 188 is the target that they are chasing. The first delivery trying to sweep. Harish gets off the mark. Leg by it is. And Jatin, he'll be on strike, the left-hander. So with the run chase, two strong batsmen in the middle, and Jatin gets off the mark. The first delivery he faces. So this is the Oil and Gas Premier League Season 3, and it's being played at Eagles Cricket Ground, organized by Vineet Deshpande. This is a knockout eliminator game, and a target of 188 is something that they are chasing down, OiLSERV. And we are thankful to all our sponsors, Hedge and Shack, Quick Art, and Sir Oil, for their continuous support throughout the tournament. Now, in the run chase, the power play is going to be important. The first 6 overs are crucial, and both these batters are quite capable of going to a dream start. And if OiLSERV want to get anywhere close to this target, they need these two to fire up front. So Harish, he's on strike. In the bowling attack, Amir Hussain bowling left arm spin bowling. Flighted delivery on the pads and appeal for leg before, but is going down the leg side. So leg by once again. So Harish trying to sweep that. Both the occasions unable to connect it properly. Jatin plays towards mid wicket and a diving effort to stop that delivery. So end of first over. OiLSERV a 3 for no loss. Similar was the situation when Caltrols Eagles were batting. They were 3 in the first over. And after that, they picked up their scoring. So we'll have to wait and see how things proceed for OiLSERV in this run chase. So Harish, he'll be on strike for the second over. So that's a good shot. And that ball races towards the boundary fence. 4 runs it is by signal given by the umpire. So with that boundary, it's 7 for no loss. And in the bowling attack, it is Raiz Usmani, the captain from Caltrols Eagles. And this ball has been played towards the point region. A cut shot by Harish. Waited for that delivery, and there was a diving effort in the deep. Once again, trying to cut this ball, but not able to. So Harish gets off the mark with that double. Rais Usmani. Short of length delivery. Harish cuts this time. Fielder in the deep to protect that boundary. Does well once again. And a couple of runs added to the total. So score moving on. 9 for no loss. Short of length, Harish shuffles in the crease and places that towards the mid-wicket region. Once again, the fielder in the deep, protecting the boundary. Couple of runs taken one more time. So Harish moves on to 6 and OiLSERV into double figures. 13 for no loss. And one last delivery to go in the second over. There's a late cut straight to the fielder at gully and they go for that single run. So end of the over, 14 after the end of 2 overs. So inside the power play in the run chase, OiLSERV at least need around 65 to 70 runs if they want to be in the game. And these two will play a major role, Jatin and Harish. And in the bowling attack, one more time, Amir Hussain. The first over he bowled, only 3 runs he's given. And he's come back for his second over, left arm spin bowler, bowling round the wicket to the right-hander. There's a slip in position as well. This one's played. Harish sweeps that in the first over. He tried couple of times. And here he's able to connect it nicely. Look at that shot. It was pitched on the middle and leg and Harish reading the line of the ball nicely. So boundary it is. So this one's a good delivery. A dot ball after being hit for a boundary. So that's a good comeback by Amir Hussain. Once again a sweep shot and this time a boundary as well. Same shot, same direction, same result for Harish. And OiLSERV move on. So that's a fabulous shot. Second boundary in the over. 8 runs of the first 3 balls. Pressure on the bowler, Amir Hussain. We'll have to see what's the next line he's bowling. Harish cuts that, but straight to the gully fielder. So no chance of taking a single there. So once again a dot ball after getting hit for a boundary. And we could see Amir Hussain changing his line from middle and leg to outside off. He wants the batsman to play on the offside. He has protection on the boundary there. So this one's drifting down the pads and Harish able to send that ball towards fine leg for yet another boundary. Third boundary in the over. Every alternate ball, it's been sent to the boundary. And Harish quick moves on to 19 is what he moves on to with that boundary. So that was a leg by given. So Harish remains on 15. Nevertheless, the team gets the score. It's 26 for no loss. Last delivery in the third over. Makes room for himself and plays towards backward square leg. And dot ball it is. So good end to the over. 12 runs coming off that, and OiLSERV, they are 26 for no loss at the end of 3 overs. So Shiraz Khan into the bowling attack, and he'll be bowling it to Jatin, the left-hander on strike. Playing that straight to the cover fielder. No run taken. And change of sides for Shiraz. He'll be bowling right arm round the wicket, creating the angle to come into the left-hander. Flighted and outside edge of the bat. That ball's racing towards the third man boundary. The fielder does well to stop that. Footwork to stop that ball. So that's a double for Jatin. Once again, Shiraz flighted delivery, and Jatin defends that. No chance for a single. They're not going to take those risk of quick singles. Playing this towards the onside, and the fielder at mid-wicket fielding that ball. So single taken. Harish would be back on strike here. This time Harish is able to cut that, and what an effort in the field. Dives to his left to stop that ball, and that brings up the 30-run partnership for these two. Jatin 4 and Harish, he's on 16. And this is the last ball of the 4th over. Jatin will have to use his firepower here to get runs for his team. Block hole delivery, defended that. So good over by Shiraz. That brings an end to the 4th over. It's 30 for no loss. So Harish Banga on strike. First delivery from Raiz Usmani, 2nd over. That's a dot ball. So Raiz is bowling good over here. First over was 7 runs he had given. This time Harish plays over the top of the mid-off fielder, but the ball does not travel much. Only a single. In fact, they come back for the 2nd run as well. So 2 runs added. The first 2 balls in the over. 2 runs scored. Short of length delivery, and Harish uses that to his advantage. That ball was made to punish, and Harish getting a boundary there. You can see how much time he had. He just has to place the ball in the right direction. So boundary again for Harish. He quickly moves on to 21, 22 of 20. An appeal for leg before, but going down the leg side, and it will be a leg by signal from the umpire. This one played on the onside by Jatin. Fielder once again in the deep does well to stop that ball, and a return throw back to the bowler. So last ball of the fifth over. Jatin on strike. Tries to hit that, but straight to the mid-wicket fielder. And a quick throw. Harish Banga saying no for that run. So end of 5 overs. It is 30-39 for no loss. So we are into the seventh over here, and after the power play, OiLSERV are 59 for no loss. Harish playing on 33 not out of 25 balls, and Jatin, his partner, 12 of 14. They have an opening stand of 60, a wide delivery, couple of them, and Harish plays a late cut and a quick single. Strike given back to Jatin. So Jatin trying to get those big boundaries, but not able to connect it properly. So that brings an end to the seventh over here. 62 for no loss, OiLSERV. So they are going at a good run rate in line to meet the target towards the end of 20 overs. And we'll have to wait and see how things proceed from here on. So 8th overs play, and Amin Mohammed is the bowler. He's bowled a couple of wides to start off the proceedings, and then 2 singles. So 66 for no loss now. We are into the 8th over. Current run rate is going smooth. Required run rate below 10 an over. 122 needed in 76 balls. That's an inside edge. A wild swing of the bat from Jatin, and that ball races towards the boundary fence. 4 runs it is. So that is a welcome boundary for Jatin. You can see how hard he was trying to hit the ball, and doesn't matter if it comes through the middle or an inside edge, it's still a boundary. So 70 for no loss. They are going strong at the moment. No loss. Similar to Caltrols Eagles, where both their opening batters had scored heavily. So 2 more balls to go here. Amin Mohammed bowling into Jatin. So hit on the pads, and a single taken. So leg by it will be. And that brings the last ball of the 8th over. With 10 wickets in hand, the equation does not look difficult. 117 of 73 balls. 1 or 2 overs worth 15 to 20 runs would change the equation totally. Harish playing this one towards square leg for a single to retain the strike in the 9th over. So 8 overs done. It's 72 for no loss. So new bowler into the attack is Rohel Usmani. He'll be bowling into Harish Banga. That's a slice of the bat, and that ball travels beyond the boundary. What an excellent shot that is. We'll have to wait and see what is the signal from the umpire here. He's timed that to perfection, Harish. And it's a maximum. Umpire raises both his hands in the air. A maximum of 6 over covers is a fabulous shot. And Harish, with that 6, moves on to 42 of just 29 deliveries. And Rohel Usmani on the receiving end this time. Little short of length, and that ball goes to a short third man. missed out. So Rohel once again in the bowling, down the leg side on the pads, and a diving effort at fine leg to save that boundary. Excellent piece of work. So strike rotate. Jatin will be on strike now. So you can see the field spread open. Extra cover, long on, long off, square leg and fine leg deep on the boundary for the left-hander Rohel Usmani to bowl. I think he's going to bowl the middle and leg line. That's a block hole delivery. Wonderfully bowled. Superb for a medium fast bowler. There's nothing a batsman can do on such deliveries. You just have to defend it. This one's glanced towards fine leg. There's a fielder in the deep to protect the ball and the boundary there. So single run taken. Strike back to Harish. This is the last ball of the first over for Rohel Usmani. And Harish, he's on 42. Going strong at the moment. On the pads, flick of the wrist and straight to the square leg fielder. Single to end the over. At the end of 9 overs, OiLSERV Risers are 82 for no loss. So new bowler introduced, Amir Hussain has been brought back into the attack. He's bowled 3 overs for 19, quite economical. He started the innings for Caltrols with the new ball. And this time Harish plays a sweep shot and that ball travels towards the square leg. There was a fielder in position right on the boundary to take that catch, but that ball hits his hand and across the ropes. It's a catch drop and that ball goes for a maximum 6 runs it is. So Harish with that maximum, he moves on to 49 runs. So 1 run away from a splendid half century in this run chase. Amir Hussain once again on the middle and leg, played straight to the mid-wicket fielder. No run taken, dot ball. Harish plays this one in the air and it's going to land in no man's zone And that single brings up the half century for Harish. 50 up. He raises his bat. So 50 in the run chase. An important knock that he's playing for his team. And Jatin, on the other hand, complimenting him. Jatin is just 19 of 22 in a T20 game. He has to accelerate his scoring. That ball punch on the back foot. It's a no ball. So free hit delivery coming up for Jatin. And he would like to make full use of that free hit delivery. Comes down the track, hits that towards the long on fielder. One bounce collected and only a single run taken on that free hit delivery. So that's been wasted. And Harish, he's back on strike. Amir to bowl the next ball. That's a good shot. Played towards mid wicket. The fielder in the deep does well to stop that ball. So single and last ball to go, after which there'll be change of sides. Jatin trying to cut that, and that brings an end to the over. And 10 overs complete. OiLSERV risers, they have a score on board of 92 for no loss. And from here, they would need another 96 in 60 deliveries with 10 wickets in hand. So start of the 11th over, and in the bowling attack it will be Rohil Usmani. Single of the first 4 deliveries and a wide as well. So 5 runs coming off the first 4 balls. OiLSERV risers 97 for no loss. Next ball coming up. Rohil will be bowling into Harish. He's not out on 53. 38 balls he's faced, 4 boundaries and 3 maximums for him. On the other hand, his partner Jatin, 22 not out of 27 balls, 2 boundaries to him. This one's played towards the covers, and Harish once again finding the gap. Much needed. Every over they need more than 9 runs an over from here to win the game. So that boundary brings up the 100-run mark for OiLSERV risers. 101 for no loss. And Harish, he moves on to 57 with that boundary. So wide once again. So the number of extras that's been bowled by Caltrols Eagle bowlers. They've bowled 9 wides, 1 no ball, and 9 runs in leg byes and 4 runs in byes. So 23 extras in total. So Harish Banga once again a cracking shot, and that brings an end to the 11th over with the boundary. So 11 overs done. OiLSERV risers 106 for no loss. Harish Banga moves on to 61 of 40, and Jatin on 22 of 27. Equation now 82 runs needed, 54 balls to go. So new bowler once again introduced, Osama Bilal. He comes into the attack from round the wicket to the left-hander Jatin. Single taken off the first ball. Once again a fabulous looking shot. The fielder's running behind the ball, and the ball races towards the boundary line. Harish Banga it is. Osama Bilal giving width to the batsman here, and deep point. Harish plays a cut shot, gets another boundary. So that's boundary number 7 for him. He moves on to 66 in no time. There's 42 deliveries he's faced. 113 for no loss. OiLSERV risers. This one hammered towards mid-wicket, but there was a fielder in position, so only a single run allowed. 114 for no loss. So once again, a boundary coming in. Harish Banga, he's on fire at the moment. 12 overs done, OiLSERV rises 118. And this time Jatin getting that boundary towards third man. So we're into the 13th over here, and in the bowling department, Shiraz Khan, he comes in, and Harish Banga goes big in this over once again towards wide long on. Maximum it is 6 runs. He moves on to 74 with that maximum, and OiLSERV rises 126 for no loss. And a diving effort at the deep point region, but that ball crosses the boundary fence. So 4 runs one more time. After a 6, he gets a boundary. So 78 for Harish. And in this over, 12 runs coming off the first 5 deliveries from Shiraz. A bit expensive here. So end of 13 overs, it's 131 for no loss. 13 runs coming off that previous over. 57 runs needed, 42 balls to go. So after 13 overs, it is going to be Azam Sajid to bowl the 14th, and dot ball to start with to Harish. 79 of 48, 8 boundaries and 4 maximum for him. So extra once again, wide delivery. Another 56 needed from 41 balls. That's a good looking shot. Inside out, and the fielder at deep point making an effort, but that effort is gone in vain. It's a boundary one more time for Harish. So the last 3 to 4 overs have been quite productive for OiLSERV risers, and Harish Banga making full use of it. He moves on to 83 of 49. So Harish looks in a good nick at the moment, and he moves on with that double to 85. .49 needed, 39 balls to go. So this time a boundary hit, and this one towards the deep third man. So in this over is the second boundary hit by Harish Banga. He moves on to 89. 51 balls, 10 boundaries and 4 maximum, and now 45 runs away from victory in 38 deliveries towards deep point. One more time a cut shot played, and Harish comes back, I believe, for in fact they go for a single run there. So Jatin will be on strike to face the last delivery of the 14th over. And Jatin plays straight to square leg and no run taken. So dot ball to finish the over. 14 overs done. 144 for no loss. So 15th overs play in progress. Osama Bilal to continue his second over. He's bowled 1 over for 12 runs. Still in search of a wicket here, Caltrols Eagles. And Jatin this time playing it in the air and running the first one quick, coming back for the second run. So Harish Banga on 91. He's complimenting his partner nicely. Jatin moves on to 31 of 34 balls. Flick shot, and that ball goes towards the long on fielder. So that's a wicket falling down, and Osama Bilal able to get the first breakthrough for Caltrols Eagles. And what a brilliant catch that is by Shiraz Khan at wide long on. He judged it nicely and in the end takes a clean catch. So that is the dismissal of Jatin in the 15th over, and OiLSERV Risers, they lose their first wicket for 147. So new batsman for OiLSERV Risers. In the middle to join Harish Banga would be Arun Bulani. He'll be taking strike for the first delivery. Scores a run of the first ball off the mark. Now Harish Banga, he's close to getting a fabulous century here in the run chase. He's 91 not out, and he'll be on strike. Down the leg side, it's going to be called a wide delivery. So last ball of the 15th over. Harish Banga takes a single and retains the strike. So 92 for him, of 55 balls, 10 boundaries and 4 maximums. He's playing with a strike rate of 167.27. And with that single, OiLSERV Risers bring up the 150 run mark at the end of 15 overs. They're going strong at 10 runs and over. From here, it is 38 runs of 30 deliveries. That's a wicket, big wicket coming in. Harish Banga, he has to depart for 92. Look at that action replay. Harish playing an uppish shot towards the deep point. The fielder in position to take that catch, and he's excited to take that big wicket. Harish Banga has to go back to the pavilion, but what a knock he's played for his team. Everyone in the dugout applauding the efforts and the game played by him. So in the bowling attack, it is Amin Mohammad who picks up that crucial wicket, and still the match is not yet done. So wide delivery to start with. Varun, the new batsman to come in for OiLSERV risers. So after taking a wicket on the first ball, there was a wide delivery by Amin Mohammad. Once again a wide. So 2 wides in 2 consecutive balls. That's a cracking shot from Varun. On the offside, there was width on offer, and he's cut that. There were 2 fielders in the deep gully and deep point, but the ball piercing the gap, and it races towards the boundary. 4 runs it is. So Amin Mohammad once again bowling into Varun outside the off stump, and let that ball go to the keeper. Could not connect it properly. So boundary once again in the over. Look at that action replay. Down the pads, and Varun just had to place that ball into the gap. That ball racing towards the fence. The fielder could not stop that. So 2 more balls to go. 28 needed, 26 balls remaining. Once again a good shot from Varun. He sliced it towards deep point, and a single. So last ball to go in the over. So one last ball to go. Bowling to Arun. Flick on the onside, and Arun happy to keep strike, taking a single. So end of 16 overs here. OiLSERV Risers 162 for 2. They need, in the next 4 overs, 24 balls. They need another 26 runs to win this game with 8 wickets in hand. That's a good shot and straight to the fielder. What a catch that is. And Varun, he has to go. He has to depart. And another wicket falling. So that is a fabulous catch taken to dismiss. And another wicket falling. Third wicket down now. 165 is the score. And Osama Bilal picking up his second wicket. He is into his third over. Equation now 23 of 19. So end of 17 overs, 165 for 3. 18 balls, 23 runs remaining. So Raiz Usmani, the captain from Caltrols, he is into the bowling attack on the pads, and they go for a single run. This one's a good shot, played straight to long off. So another single, 2 of 2. That's a good shot, straight, and umpire signals that a boundary. So 6 runs of the first 3 deliveries from this over. So that is a couple. One smashed high in the air towards the square leg boundary, and the ball racing towards the fence. 4 runs it is. So with that boundary, score moves on to 183. 5 more runs needed. 10 balls to go. Once again towards the onside, and this ball towards the backward square leg. 4 runs one more time, and the scores are level now. OiLSERV risers, they need 1 run for victory.